Okay, I figured it out. It's just aim for here. And fire! Okay, it's going too fast, too fast! Darn, just had it that time! Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just follow the path! Now, fire here! Yes, I managed to successfully destroy the control, but... Whoa. You noticed that it was that powerful. I mean, I know it's a missile launcher, but really, I didn't know it was that powerful. But hey, at least I could talk to the prez with these now. Just gotta get my fancy costume. Where's my fancy costume? Here it is! But I'll admit, this game is more harder than the stress. If I am stress. Okay, if the control's destroyed, then you can walk through these now. Where are you, Mr. President? I knew you were in here somewhere. I found you. It's okay, it's me. I'm your rescue group.
President Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
So you're finally here.
Paul Lucifer. It says I listed for it.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
I know, my suit, my rescue suit.
Sir?
Alright, sir, I just came here to rescue you and
Is this
stuff.
some kind of sick joke? I thought
No,
you
really.
came to kill me.
No, really, I'm here to rescue you. Not to kill you. I wouldn't
I'm
want me
prepared
to...
to face the consequences of my betrayal.
Wait, what do you mean by... Hey, get off me!
What the?
What are you talking about?
You're a man?
Of course I am. Can't you tell my voice?
Well, who are you?
I'm Ryden. I'm a super soldier from Rocktown.
Sound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
That's why I'm here to rescue you, sir. Just talk to me for 5 seconds before destroying me.
Switch over to nanocommunication so nobody can listen in.
Fortunately, we're setting the anti-communication system so we can hear each other now. 141.37.
Do you read me, sir?
Read me now?
Yes.
Good.
Mr. President.
I'm understanding that the terrorists have managed to
the
successfully
terrorists have
disarm the
managed
missile.
to input the code sequence necessary
They're
for
launching you to a
launching
strike, and
nuclear
you
strike.
help them out
That's
willingly.
correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
What?
You're working for them?
Why are you working
If
for
you
them?
asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes.
You're
Right now,
about as low as
they're
it
keeping me
gets.
alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
Great, now I've got to make sure to kill you. They actually betray you before you betray
way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But
Power destruction mixed, but not in a good way.
I wanted absolute power.
Don't you know how
But you're the
corrupt,
president.
how corrupts and
You
absolute
have
power corrupts
power.
absolutely?
I'm just a figurehead.
Absolutely corrupts. It's
I don't have
corrupts
any
absolutely.
control. The real
Corrupts
power
absolutely.
is in
It's
the Patriots'
absolutely
hands.
corrupts.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them.
You mean the real masterminds behind this, so not you?
Even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy. They control it all. They even choose who becomes president.
So that's how the recent president became elected. Not because of his rage, because of the Patriots.
No.
That's not right.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy...
They manage everything just because of the Patriots.
...was actually
They
done
only
according to
need
their
to smarter than
instructions.
regular people.
Space
They are
defense was
smarter
achieved by
people.
Congress.
And that's dangerous.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No, the government influences public
This
opinion.
country
You
is
got
shaped
the way
and
around.
controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
I get it now.
Don't look.
They're basically manipulating everybody with just influences.
It's not your sanity
There.
that worries me.
It's just, they worry me now. Everybody alone about the real world is a lie.
Even I don't know who the actual members are.
No, no,
Are
sure.
they financial, political, or military leaders?
I don't know for sure. Just only know if a few of them
No
might
one
be dead
knows who
already.
the Patriots really are.
Remember signaling enough to
Even
people.
my instructions come from a
Also,
cut.
even Big Boss.
All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Weissman's.
Your office? The White House?
It's all events by the Weissman?
Pawns in a game. By
I never
pledging
thought
my
that
loyalty, an
until now.
insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is
Like
still
fortune.
just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history.
Before that's what like to
My
follow his
ambitions
pages.
were...
Or what?
You'll understand someday.
I understand they were out of patrol, but the Patriots are dangerous and assumed to be.
I wish to
Cypher's
be a
dangerous
member
and
of
we
the
all know.
Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
Turns out instead of being president, he became an expendable pawn just like everybody else.
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I
You can't be bargained with.
Solidus.
Don't you know what happened to
He actually wants
Selectropus?
to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the
Solidus.
destruction of the world.
So that's his name.
What are you saying?
What are you
Whether
saying, really?
Believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots.
Again, now the
They
president's not in
regulate the
control,
country's
the
various
Patriots are.
interests through controlled presentation.
It's the
staging a
Patriots and
drama
everything
that
within
is
government. It's
palatable to the general
a
masses.
puppet for
Can you
Patriots.
imagine what would happen if they ceased to function?
Then all heck would break loose.
Picture a massive political vacuum. A space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle. Panic, civil war, chaos.
That already happened before,
Like
it's
it
gonna
or
happen
not,
again.
The Patriots is an organization
It's happening
that
right now as we
continue
speak.
to exist.
So you changed your
Your mind
mind
because
because
you wanted
to avoid global
So why don't you just keep the
chaos.
peace no matter what you doing?
When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster,
He kidnapped
he
you.
replied that pawns can never become players.
Because right after all, you are
Who is
just
this
a pawn. You
Solidus?
can never be a player. And who's this solid you keep talking about?
My predecessor, George Sears.
Wait, he's...
That was the name the public came to know him by.
So he was alive
They
and
knew
had been
him by
misinformed
his
again.
code name, Solidus Snake. He
Sol-
was the
it's
third
Solid
snake,
Snake, with
preceded
us
by
in
Solid
Solid.
and Liquid,
The
a
rest of us,
survivor of the
aye.
Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither
The terrible
Solid nor
children.
Liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw it fit to entrust with the presidency.
Unfortunately, if I underestimated him, that's how he got
However,
kicked out,
He
so
fell out
yes.
of grace with the organization 4 years ago.
From my
When
understanding,
acting on his
since he
own,
lost
he
his...
started an incident.
He must be the perfect clone of Big Boss.
Shadow Moses.
Nick, is that Moses long ago?
That's right.
That's heard of a bombing.
The DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex.
That was the first nuclear Metal Gear before
Advanced
Selectropus.
nuclear warhead.
No, that was one of the
However,
female
this
nuclear
did
Metal
not
Gears.
fall in line with the Patriots'
The Metal
plans.
Gears got lasers
What's
and they
more,
can
Solidus
shoot
decided on
bombs.
his own to send his
No,
most trusted
that's alright.
man,
The Metal Gear can
Ocelot,
shoot lasers, has ultra
Liquid
super cool
Snake,
power,
bringing about
given
the
over by a
savings.
man or an android.
As a result, he
Well, sorry, well,
succeeded
yeah,
in obtaining
that's sonar.
Rex and the data
Which
of
makes
the
this
warhead.
extremely dangerous.
But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army.
The clone army.
That earned him the wrath of the Patriots.
Because he's also furious with the fire he keeps running through.
Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
That's bad.
I thought he resigned.
But did he
That's
resign?
the story given to the general public.
Darn,
Following his
he
resignation,
he's right
the
after all.
Patriots
He eventually
selected
was
him
what really
and
happened.
pawn for the presidency.
But that would mean that the
presidential
presidential
race
race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it?
It was all just a
well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune.
At this point,
Everything
we
went
already
according to
lost
plan,
because the
but
Patriots
for
already
one
had control of the
exception.
world. Huh, who knew?
Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
That's what.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot.
Thanks for nothing,
As he
Ocelot.
avoided
Now I got
pursuit,
it is
Solidus
the
gained
best story.
control of Dead Cell, winning
The
over
disastrous terror
Colonel
plot.
Golubovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
Definitely
What
not.
opportunity?
What opportunity? With the
completion
Metal
of
Gear?
the new Metal Gear project.
Metal Gear
An
Raid?
opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots.
So basically, no, he's
By
not going to
stealing
revenge
the
on the Patriots.
most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival.
Right.
Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots.
But who? What is
Needless
this
to
Metal Gear?
say, he must be stopped.
I mean, no Metal Gear is not really Metal Gear. It's supposed to destroy other Metal Gears.
Not yet.
Huh?
What you saw was Metal Gear Ray.
An anti-Metal Gear
hijacked
weapon.
2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot.
Knew something
That was
similar about
not
that.
the new Metal Gear.
Then what was the new Metal Gear?
New Metal Gear.
Right here.
We are on it right now?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
You mean we were literally in a Metal by Metal Gear?
Serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage.
Camo by
Designed to
Patriots
represent an
informants.
offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
It's basically
Arsenal?
Arsenal gear. As in you're gonna hold in everybody like Arsenal
That's
like
right.
weapons and bombs.
Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable
that's a
fortress
Ford
carrying
up.
over a couple of thousand
And that's Ray.
missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
There's a total of about okay,
The
4,
Ray unit was
12 here,
originally
24 in
designed
total.
for Marines to
No.
be used as a countermeasure
24 in
against
total,
the
that's
Metal
right.
Gear variations
That's bad.
throughout the world.
it's really bad.
The Patriots
That's your
had
Metal Gear's
Ray
not gonna
redesigned to
use
protect
nukes.
the
They're
new
gonna
Arsenal
use
Gear.
missiles.
So now
Regular
anti-Metal
missiles.
Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
It's weird irony.
Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's
That's
supposed to
not
destroy
all.
gears, but instead it's
Arsenal
protecting
Gear
you.
has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces.
You mean
Not to
like the
mention
collectors?
our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Who designed this?
No, you're not seeing the full picture.
It's not even a weapon.
Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
What is it then? What is it if it's not a
It's
weapon?
to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control.
Environmental
The
control,
Patriots
because
will
it
use
looks
to
like
keep
it's
their
pretty
place
clean
as the
environment.
country's true
But it's always taking control of the
Right now, they
environment.
feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
But what
They
exactly?
fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information.
So basically this
making
one
it
giant
possible to
internet.
shape the truth for their own
A
purposes.
cool
In
internet
short,
server,
the
for
Arsenal
instance.
system
To
is
provide by
the key
example.
to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes.
You know what's the key?
The GW system is the Patriots' trump card.
GW.
Arsenal Gear will
Giant
be fully
website.
operational when GW is successfully
No,
integrated.
giant web.
Once operational, it
This
will be a
is what it stands
completely
for.
new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. The Solidus preferred rebellion.
So I'm a police president to really
His
outsmart
plan
people.
to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street.
Now this new outer heaven.
Its control over the business community
Not like Mother Base.
is also a key
This is the new
to
Mother
this
Base.
offensive effort.
That's why you can make Arsenal Gear. What's outer heaven anyway?
There isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear.
What
I've
football?
already input the necessary code sequence.
Which means they're all gonna
It
die.
won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Roll.
What role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the
Emma.
only one who can stop
This
that
starts
thing
out as
once
an
it's been
Emma
activated.
waves.
Emma Emmerich?
He was
She's
the
the system programmer
No,
for
Al's
Arsenal
sister.
Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
B1.
The levels
We were
below
was
us
flooded already. Oh,
I'm
that's
sure they won't let her die
partially
just
flooded.
yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project.
Huh.
According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room
She is
located
point, just
in the
at the bottom of the
northwest part
floor.
Level B1.
B1, got it.
Transmission and get moving.
Thanks for talking to me, Mr. President. A lot better than our current president, who's really
This is
disastrous.
card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Level 4. If only I had
Get
level
this to her
5.
when you find her.
What is it?
What is that, a
Program for
DVD?
Disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear.
Yeah, we gotta stop the
The room
giant
level
websites.
B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after
Giant
Fox,
web.
a biological weapon designed
Like the
to
web.
selectively eliminate
The internet
personnel
web.
with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
But why do you need it, though?
Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe.
In case they messed up really badly?
To search me.
Okay, I'll give out mine.
That disc is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Good, I gotta give this to Emma. And quick as possible before Ocelot shows up or somebody else was ready to a death cell.
Well, I've told you everything you need.
Thanks for letting me know, Mr. President. President.
There's only one
I was a
thing
former president
that
too,
remains
just like
to be
you.
done.
Huh? Didn't give him. And everybody said what? Could you read the last part?
Now, kill me.
Wait, I don't. Wait, you want me to end the betrayal? But why?
There's no time to argue.
I may have been a former president since states rule, but I'm not killing you.
If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
I know, but that's not even worth a shot. Cut it out, man. Just trying to stop you.
That's her role.
What role? I don't even know what you're talking about. No. No, I accidentally shot. Wait, I didn't see any smoke though. It was shine the left lung.
That's abusing your right.
Oslo, I knew it was you.
Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
He shot the president.
The president!
Why did you shoot the president?
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Right there in the competition too.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Wait me on a carry. Get back here. I'm not talking.
Forget him. He did us a favor.
At least to save us all lives by him doing it on you. We're both friends and everything. Because I was the former president. Saints Row.
My only real choice is to put an end to this charade.
So that's why you wanted to die. To save us all.
To end it myself.
Oslo did it for you. Guess your wish got granted. What are you talking about?
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
God, it's time I should fulfill your role as president. By being the former president. He died as he lived. Laying down. Like a doll. Guess it's unprecedented after all. It's not even an intentional pun. And stop doing that! Somebody just died and you just make it fun by pressing it twice without any intention of doing it. Colonel, we just lost the president.
Colonel, the president is dead.
The president got killed by Oslo.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We just saved the president for what? Now we're going
Our
for me.
mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat.
Alright, talk about
However,
MMA.
in the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Guys,
Do you actually
you think there's
there's
actually a truth to the story
this
and all we just
story
learned,
about
but
this big shell facility being a front for
he's
Arsenal?
not possibly a
I
public
don't have the
patriot.
security clearance necessary
Get
to
real.
verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Of course
Aren't
he
you
did.
forgetting that he was
And that's
part of
why I
the
believe
terrorist
anything in
plot?
fictional stories.
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust.
Look at
Thanks
Holocaust.
to his sacrifice,
But he was only acting
the Nuclear
EMP.
Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you
Wait,
put it
wait.
like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to
To eliminate
the
Fred. Sorry,
That
Daddy,
was
if I'm
not
current
my
real
intention.
ever.
I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
I'm starting to doubt you, Mr. Colonel.
Jack.
What about the information
But
he gave
and
me
you
on
too,
the
bro. Just
pictures?
starting to cite
It's a
him.
new
Something
one
he's
on me.
talking about murdering a
I'll see what I can
president.
find out.
Since I was a former president since
We're
Saints
running out
Row.
of time. Find
Fine,
Emma.
let's-
She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right?
Yes, I went past it,
You've got
Snowman.
to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up
Fine,
to
I'll
you
do
to
your
make
way.
sure that the president
But I still
didn't
don't trust you.
sacrifice his
So I have
life
doubts
in
about
vain.
you.
Understood.
Besides, my doubts are always
Writing's
right.
out.
Going out of the way, boss. Plus, I got to rescue, Solid Snake, you rescue the girl.
Snake.
The president's been shot
He's
by
been
Ocelot.
assassinated. What? There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
Nothing
He
about
died
that.
before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But they already activated it.
Ocelot guy
Obviously
obviously
killed the president on purpose. Because he was
Why?
useless.
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
They can launch it now without him, since they killed him.
Confirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they
There
found
is.
a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
Maybe we
You knew
did.
about Arsenal gear?
But how do you know about Arsenal?
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You could have told me sooner about it, then it would have been easy.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear?
Well, we do now, because it turns out there is no
It's
environmental
exactly what the
disaster.
President and Ames described. A
They only got me
massive
here just to
story.
stop the thing, and that was
The
it.
good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment.
Fair point.
So you won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
You're not right. Yeah, I think, but I think there was anything to do with it.
It
Yes.
took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber.
Good to know. That man bomber was just crazy.
There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. That it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
Ever since you defeated...
Years ago.
Where we haven't done that
What
tinker
happened
anyway.
Here?
I'll bring it
I
back to
took
up on
these
up.
photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites.
Yes,
If
it's
I
a-
remember
it's
right,
Melga
they
Ray.
always blamed you for sinking the
And
tanker.
unfortunately, blame you. All part of the
That's right.
conspiracy.
Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the
Unfortunately, the
government.
Patriots
At least
got to
that
you
was the
first.
plan at the time.
Unfortunately, the Patriots got smart enough to
Gone
figure
through
out.
VR training of the tanker mission before?
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
This is so unknown.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Ocelot.
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Ocelot can't die.
Their
He's
target was
somehow
also
really
Metal
old.
Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
So betrayed both of them.
I don't know what
Even
kind of
the
deal
rest
was
of the
going
soldiers?
down. All I remember is what
Well, you did
Ocelot
that
said
when
at
I was
the
there.
time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Former Patriots. I heard that.
Ocelot
Somebody
then sank the
this
tanker
Mr. Bishop
along
fooled
with
everybody.
soldiers of the Marine
He is
Corps.
supposed allies. Now what do we do?
How did you manage to get out?
How'd you get out anyway?
I managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not
He's
getting dragged
smiling.
down in the sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
Yes, sorry we didn't figure it out either.
Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public.
He successfully framed us
In
both.
turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
Now the Cypher got really
Why
smart
did
and
they
assumed
choose
just frame him like that's misinforming
Since
him.
the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero.
And unfortunately, he decided a new big boss.
I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew
But that never
about
happened.
Patriots?
I know because it didn't.
Yes, to a certain
There were no
degree.
shields there.
It seems like everyone
Only
knows
on the big
about
shell.
that except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
Yeah, say
I think the
misinformation.
Patriots wanted to make an example of him, so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
They made him just.
That's
They
it.
changed
They set all this up just to nail you guys.
They framed you.
No, there's
This
more
is
to it than
Wait,
that.
what? What more is there?
The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project.
Unfortunately, the Marines got destroyed by the
To be
Navy.
more precise,
In the
they
Navy!
considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray.
And they succeeded too. Unfortunately, if you didn't know about the
Followed
Sons of
this up
Patriots,
with
it's
a
already
perfect
set up.
plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Yes, and he already succeeded. The operation's
Colonel
already a failure.
Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Yeah, I
Both
saw
fell
Olga
victim
here.
to Ocelot's plot.
Except one of
Was
them actually
Silas
lived for it.
behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
Yes, and somehow he lost
He
an
was
eye, didn't so, I
underground,
think.
keeping a low profile at the time.
I mean, I always saw cutscene on YouTube, so I
Must
figured
be
it
the
out.
Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
They want to get rid of the Patriots? Well, maybe that's why else we would join them. Well, you never know. Because I don't really
Forget
know.
it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later.
Right,
The
so we get
nuclear
to Emma,
strikes
if ever we can get a chance
Arsenal
leaving.
still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles,
We'll die.
Ryan, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second.
Isn't Emma gonna be one?
my sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using
She's
complex
like-
logic.
just like you,
How she
you-
got
Hal,
involved in
except-
weapons development is
A girl-
beyond me.
It's just much smarter. It's easy to do
Whatever her
something.
reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Roger.
Dryden, find her.
Guys,
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way to save this girl as fast as possible. And then to say once and for all. Hit her, Emma, Stag. Here we go. Yeah, Emma, I'll save you. This game gets harder by the minutes. I didn't remember to take on my, no, that's still fine. I'm still keeping the suit on. Because it looks so good in it. Oh, this is we're just saying it's not working. Okay, that's it's not working either, so that's gonna waste my time. Well, the only thing to do now is just rescue the girl. It's stop Arsenal gear. Going down. You'll have to go B1. Okay, I had to go over the same for me twice. But that's the price of going. Well, yeah, but that's the price of going to water. Use the circle button to keep swimming. If you don't want to go swimming, just keep moving forward then. Why is it now, Snake?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
I'm swimming.
Miserable.
This place is so flooded.
This is flooded.
The face of Fat Man.
Seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the
So
building.
something to do better
I
now.
see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Is it really
Don't worry
important?
about her.
I'll get her eventually. Just tell me what's
She's
it.
afraid of water.
What?
That's how me diver.
When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
Oh, those
Can't
guys.
swim?
She can't swim.
Yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned.
Was it because of
When
Huey?
the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help.
Let me
She
get your
didn't know
headphones
for a
on.
minute that I'd be there.
You had headphones
You
too.
could
You
see
had
the
to take
pool
off
from my
it.
room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
So we didn't hear them.
I was...
I'll be here.
Emma survived the ordeal.
Surviving you, but what are you doing?
But my father didn't.
So you blamed
You
yourself.
fix up
and
and
left
let your
your
family.
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
Guess you're a
You
roommate that
think
time.
she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't
PTSD
seen
would
her
do
since
that to you.
Day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
All right.
Damn.
They had to
If she
release
still
back.
can't swim,
Let me
we're
guess, I
in
had to be your
trouble.
parent guardian, wherever.
Letter
Just
B1
get out of
in the
here.
car is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
Fine, I'll
Me
probably
help her get
get her
over
out
it?
of her with
But it's
swimming
still
out
gonna
here.
take some time to repair the cam off.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Well, I can do.
Thanks.
Besides, we're
Wonder why
really good swimming right now. Swimming is
This
that
is
hard.
First.
Besides, I think you used to all the swimming. I think I know what
I
it's supposed to do.
suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because
I
you
got
won't
it,
have
man.
time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm
Guys,
counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
guys,
Do that.
please let me know. Now, do not get back underwater. And there goes my costume. I think I have my costume here somewhere. There it is. Let's break it in the suit anyway. Oh, I just realized something.